H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Tuesday. I couldn't wait. I missed y'all yesterday. And share the show, everybody. Let me hold on. Let me make sure I share the show right now. And no introduction. Yes, I just shared it. Let me share it to my groups. One, two, three. Okay. Let me share it. Let me share. Yeah, I guess share it again. Let's see what else I got. Let's see what else I got. Let me see where are my people at? Where are my comments? There you go. I have to make sure the comments up here. Um, y'all, when I'm on the road, I don't have all my devices, so I'm winging it. I'm winging it. Just want to make sure I share it to YouTube. Share the YouTube feed. I can do it myself because some of y'all help me, but some of y'all don't. I'm gonna comments. There you go. I have to make sure. There we go. Let me share that. Let me see. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, trying to get my light right, get my lighting right. Uh, these rooms just be a little dark on the old man. But hey, Kessa. Y'all, there's so much happening, man, out here. I'm people sending me stuff right now as we speak. So I'm just trying to make sure. Uh, High school basketball playoffs. I didn't get a chance last night. I don't know where you was at last night. I came on last night. I got a text from a friend of mine last night, and it made me come on the show last night. What's up, everybody? Hold on, let me talk to my star. Let me Stimmin Sims, Jeremy Davis, Status Moody. You wasn't on last night. Eric Boone might have been on last night. Daryl Anderson, Marquessa. Marquessa, share the show. Share, text, tag, tell somebody. I know I came on. I know I'm early. I know I'm there. Y'all know I'm gonna be on time. Y'all. Um, we had a travel day yesterday. Gosh, I don't have water with me. This is gonna be. I didn't even bring water up. This is gonna be taxing today. Um, this gonna be a little different today. Hold on. I wonder. I did. I'm just. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it today. I'm gonna wing it today without water. Without water. Had a. My name is not on the screen. Let me put it up on the screen for you then. Okay, let me get it up there for you. There you go. There you go. Thank you, old Dad Moody. My name went on the screen. Hey, I like that is Moody. But share the show, y'all, because we got some unique topics that we're gonna talk about. Did y'all get the high school basketball stuff out of your system yesterday? Is it something else you want to talk about? Because I came on the show and gave somebody called me this morning and said I gave a master class last night. But I'm going to tell you why I came on the show last night, Thad Moody. Um, and I want more people to be on because I know people going to want to hit it. But shout out to my young fella up there, Elijah Garrett. Uh, he said things about his high school coach after the game, and I want to share it with y'all. It should speak volumes. Somebody of the relationship between the player and the coach. I'm just sitting here. It blew me away when the young man, because we in this era of all these young players, some being so selfish, and we talking about this, and but when I have a young man do stuff like this. Uh, He delivered a championship to his city, Beaumont, the other day, and y'all just listen to it. I haven't heard it. I don't listen to too many high school um, press conference, but man, this one got
I got one last thing. Coach Marty deserves everything that he has gotten. I've seen him put in the most work I've ever seen as a coach. He is totally dedicated to winning, and he just has a winning spirit. And I honestly appreciate him so much. Sometimes he'll text me and tell me like we used to do like a 6 a.m. film study, and just watching and just seeing how dedicated he was made me want to go harder as a player for him. Thank you.
Did y'all hear that? I know it wasn't your son, and I know some of us got selfish natures. I know it wasn't your son. I know it might not have been your favorite player, but he mine. This high school basketball thing is over. You done lost. Everybody done lost. Everybody done won. It's just all this Dallas. Y'all know this, and I know because I'm not from Dallas, but I live in Houston. I don't get caught up in the Dallas versus Houston and the Dallas. So guys like Paul Miranda can come on here and poke his chest out. Man, Dallas, and I've been saying this for a long time. I think those guys play for their city. I just don't. Our city's so messed up. Not to say Dallas ain't messed up, but I just don't think our young players play for Houston. And I might be wrong. And I want the young players. Y'all tell me. I'm trying to see why is my TV done went off. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is it. Oh, I kicked the plug out. But yeah, you're poking Paul Miranda. You had a internet show every night bragging about Dallas. That's poking your chest out. Should I bring him up and put him on, play him on the screen? I mean, poking your chest out means I ain't never seen you, Paul Miranda, with that many videos. So yes, you were poking your chest out. But that's all I'm saying. You mean you wasn't proud? I can't wait to get on the show on Monday. You had your own show. I mean, so you had a right to be proud. See, don't get sensitive. Just own up to what you had your chest poked out. About y'all got to realize I don't get too high and I don't get too low about this stuff. I don't get too high. I don't get too low. Where my menu at? Oh, that's what I want right there. Don't get too high and I don't get too low. I mean, instead of me, shout out to the guys in Dallas, man. Shout out to getting the job done. And it don't take but one basket. And Houston, we got to learn how to not put yourself in that position to understand it. I wasn't gonna gloat if we won, if Houston won. I'm not gloating. I mean, and I'm not sad that they lost. When I'm looking at those games, you had a chance. It's just the little things that we didn't do to win the games. And that's what I've been talking about, the development of our players a little better. So in the next few years, we can do the little things that win. Man, the game of basketball is made up of a whole lot of little things. Especially y'all doing this being an analyst. And I hope y'all just don't think we just go on the air and get to talking. No, my friends. I wish I can show you the scouting reports. Hold on. this stuff. And this ain't all the papers after paper after papers after papers after paper after paper after paper on the community. Sterling Creeks. So when I look at the game of basketball, y'all looking to gloat if somebody win or not. And it's okay. But my thing is the process. Because guess what? It's over now. What y'all got to talk about now? The game's over. Dallas teams won, the Houston teams lost. Where do we go from here? Sterling Creeks. Watch this. It's finna be crickets. Where do we go from here? Share the show, everybody. Where do we go from here? See, y'all like to talk about the mess, but every time somebody get up here try to give y'all some substance to a conversation, you don't want to say nothing. You ain't. I ain't gonna. See, why do we like mess? Where do we go from here? Michael Thomas, where do we go from here? Where, if you got some, send them to me. Where are more of the young kids that think like this?
You know, I got one last thing. Coach Marty deserves everything that he has gotten. I've seen him put in the most work I've ever seen as a coach. He is totally dedicated to winning, and he just has a winning spirit. And I honestly appreciate him so much. Sometimes he'll text me and tell me like we used to do like a 6 a.m. film study, and just watching and just seeing how dedicated he was made me want to go harder as a player for him.
High school coach. I can't wait to meet you, coach. With a 6 a.m. film study. Film, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know, it slows the game down for your son. I got this saying, you play the game fast, but you think the game's slow. And film, knowing what they supposed to be, knowing you should know better. That's Elijah Garrett, Eric Harris. Elijah Garrett. He said the coach, because he hear them damn grown folks not giving the coach credit. He hear him. These kids smarter than y'all think. I'm just sitting here, and I was just thought about. I'm glad I didn't see not one game. But thank God for Paul Miranda. Nobody in Houston did it, but Paul Miranda sent me all the games and sent me the information. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Y'all see why I respect Dallas? Six in the morning field study. Frank Young. See, that's what we're not talking about. Those are the small. And I was on this soapbox last night. I'm glad y'all here. Y'all need to share this show because I gave it to you last night, and somebody just texted me and said, give it to him again, Rob. Like I said, thank you, Paul Miranda. Consistency and discipline. I take an old school approach, mix. Oh, that's Mike, coach. Wait a minute. That's Michael Thomas. Is that? Are you Coach T? It just clicked me. Hold up, Coach Michael Thomas. Coach, I don't know I don't know Beaumont Westbrook's coach name. But I remember he said Coach T, and I'm just trying to see. What is Beaumont Westbrook's coach's name? Somebody give it to me. Wow, coach, don't go nowhere, coach. Coach, this hotel room I'm in, coach. I don't know if you know, I commentate the basketball games. I'm the color analyst for TSU radio broadcast, and we are on location right now. We are in Atlanta right now. This is the first time the SWAC tournament is in Atlanta. I'm in the hotel room. The players are getting ready to go off a little bit. They're going to lunch. I'm gonna miss lunch with them because I'm here having lunch with y'all. But coach, don't go nowhere. Let me turn this this air. It's getting a little hot in here, coach. It's, it's getting it's getting a little hot in here, coach. I took a shower. I turned the heat up. But coach, that blew me away, man. Man, how you came in and I've been keeping up with your players, coach. I know if anybody gonna tell you, they'll tell you that Robert Hatter, Terry Satcher, he always email me stuff. Uh, 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 Mr. Garrett, they keep me in constant contact about this program. I knew this program was special. Coach, Coach, I'm gonna show you how much I think about your program, and you wasn't even a coach there yet. Coach, I came up to Beaumont for a scrimmage. Now, the year before you got there, just to a scrimmage, man. But now, mind you, I came up there. Michael Collins was playing against y'all, Shadow Creek playing, and so I get a chance to see two of my favorite players, Elijah Garrett and Michael Collins. And I drove all the way up there by myself and rode right back for a scrimmage early one Saturday morning. You follow me? So, but coach, I saw something last night, coach. Last night. Hey, Sonya. Sonya, I ain't been going nowhere. I was on the plane yesterday, y'all. SWAC tournament, what we gonna do? We gonna do what we gonna do. I'm gonna put it like this: TSU has a chance of winning 3 straight games and getting out here with a win. Whether we gonna do it or not. He said, I was the assistant coach for 2. Oh, so you were there when I was there then, coach? Coach, I was the only one on the other side. I sit on the other side by myself that game. I'll never forget it, coach. But coach, check this out. I got a text last night. I got a text. Hey, Eric Boynes come on, coach, on the feed. We got this guy named Eric Boynes. He wanted to talk about the SWAC. Every day he wanted to talk about the Lakers in 5. But Luka, without LeBron last night, was a mere mortal and crying. He ain't mentioned Luka this morning. He ain't. So, coach, this the guy right here. Just in case you can't see him, coach. He usually asks about the Lakers. Now he want to know about what the SWAC turn. What y'all gonna do? Coach, he's so funny to me, coach. But Barry, coach, I'm glad you're here, coach. Boy, I got a coach with me today. So, coach, it's a young guy I've been knowing for a long time. He used to follow my son, come to all of my son's game. I mean, great man. But he sent me something last night, coach, and he didn't realize what he did. He said, never forget when the coach from Bel Air didn't give the ball to the best player on the floor in the state championship game with money on the line. He was being critical of Bel Air's head coach, saying he did not give the best player on the floor in the state championship game with the money on the line. That's what he said. He said, I'm still thinking about it. He probably bet on the game. I think I'm still thinking about this SHIT right now. I drove back from San Antonio thinking how stupid that was. I ain't had a chance to talk to him, coach. I didn't reply back to him. I guess what I told him, coach. I said, thank you. And then he sent me to play. He messed around and sent me to play. Coach, I said, thanks for sending me to play. He said, I got to call you today. He gonna call me today, okay? He want to get on the show one day. Great fan. He love high school basketball. So guess what? I'm gonna bring you, Coach. I got to bring you on, Coach. So, Coach, do me a favor. Coach, I got an email address, chopshophtx@gmail.com. Chop Shop, don't forget the HTX for Houston, Texas, at Gmail. Send me your contact. I want to get you on the show one day. I like talking to champions. But Coach, he sent me that. He told me that he tried to blame the coach. And Coach, I know if you know anything about me, I'm smart enough not to blame the people that's doing a craft and got a craft that I don't have. Coach, I done been around the world. I done did a lot of stuff. I done negotiated contracts. Oh, that's my, what you doing, Coach? What you doing? All you coaches doing? People don't understand why I always take the side of the coach. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of them. And I know the responsibility that they bear. I know they have to deal with all y'all and y'all crazy parents, the crazy fans, like my partner right here talking about Coach Glover. Y'all have to deal with all of this stuff to people who can't coach. They just in the stands talking, and that's their right. They can be fans, they can talk. But what I did, the guy messed around and sent me a video that didn't support what he said. Y'all now it got too cold in here. I gotta get it just right. I'm not going there, I'm not going there, lots. I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right now. I gotta get it right. So, Coach, the man called me and told me. So I said, what I said, Coach, this is me. The only way I would blame the coach if the coach never empowered his star player to go off script. Not the role players. You remember this guy said the best player on the floor. The best player on the floor. He didn't give him the ball. That's what he said. And I'm from the school. I always empowered my son. When he was coach, I told him, always get the greatest relationship. You and the coach got to have the greatest relationship with his best player. And the best player it should have the latitude to go off script. So what I was saying, I don't blame the coach. I blame Sheldon. If I was going to blame anybody. Why? But Robert, you can share the show, everybody, because people need to hear this. Only reason I blamed him, not in a way, I'm not saying blame. I wish he would have been more assertive. Right? Ain't no way in the world. Listen, Coach, my son used to get the MVP of every camp he went to when he was playing basketball. Every camp. Because I always told him, whenever your coach tell y'all something to do, you get your players together after the huddle. As a little boy, 9 years old, he used to bring his other players over and say, look, keep your head on the swivel. Because I'm going to pass you the ball. I'm going to hit you in the back of the head if you ain't ready. I'm getting everybody the ball. So always looking, always looking. Keep your head. It's a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old. He's been groomed to tell his players that when he's at a camp. The coaches hear that and said, this is the leader. Guess what? Every time there's a rebound, share the show, Coach. Every time there's a rebound, guess who them guys looking to get the ball to? The guy who told them, I'm going to give it back to you. My young point guards, you got to have that mentality. You got to have the coach, y'all had the huddle over there with your coach, but you come and huddle with your players and tell them what to do. So if I was Sheldon, I had the cachet that Sheldon had, Not you role players now. You don't do this. Huh? Hey, role players, don't do this. But if I had the latitude that Sheldon has, I would have said, I don't, whatever the play was, coach called. When we come over here, and by the way, coach called a play. Coach, every time if I'm running a play, I'm running a play to get a wide open shot. Bruce Glover got a wide open shot that could have won the game. Let's get that out the way. So the coach ran a play for a wide. Every play in the playbook, Coach Thomas, I know you tried it. Every play you got, it should be to get somebody wide open because you don't want nobody shooting a contested shot. So this young man shot a wide open shot and just couldn't knock it down. Guess what? Bel Air loses the game. But you're blaming the coach for not giving the ball to Sheldon, right? But Sheldon got the latitude to say, forget the play. See, that coach already said, I trust my player. Coach, here's some people like Jay don't understand this. Now this, hold up. Hey, Jay, this is a state championship coach. Look what he said. I trust my players throughout the season. All year. And a lot of times I listen because of trust. Hold on, coach, this for you, coach. 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 Coach, and then, you remember I told you, my dude messed around and sent me the video, coach. Don't forget about that. You can't send a guy that analyzed the game. Coach, I get paid to analyze a basketball game. And he messed around and send the information to the analyst. So, coach, humor me for a second. I'm going to take you through that last play. And, coach, interject anytime that you like. But, coach, I'm just going by what I saw. I was not there. But, boy, a picture is worth 1,000 words, coach. Coach, so first of all, he said the best player did not touch the ball. The best player on the floor. Watch what the best player did. Hold up, y'all. Y'all watch it. Y'all watch it. Y'all, this good. We're going to learn something today. Okay, I'm pausing. I'm going to pause it because I'm going to go back to the beginning. Guess what? Hey, let me tell you something. See, this kind of stuff right here, I'm finna debunk them. These people don't watch the basketball game. Y'all remember, I wasn't there. That's why coaches always go and watch the film. Because somebody will say the reason the kid was wide open because Duncanville didn't put two people on the shelf. That's a lie. And I'm finna show you in the video. Somebody else said that last night. Somebody calling me. They must know. They must don't know that I'm on the show. But let me keep going. Let me go. We'll play again. Okay, I just clapped because they just sent me some stuff. Y'all got to understand now. Y'all, I'm on location. Just in case you didn't know, I'm in Atlanta. TSU. The women play tomorrow at 10 o'clock your time. The men play Thursday at 1 o'clock your time. All the games on ESPN Plus. You can see every game. So let me go here. Paul Miranda. Let me show you something. You said they had two people on Sheldon. I wish I can blow this up. But let me get close to Sheldon. So where I'm at this box, I'm gonna point right, hold up, y'all. Let me see. Right there, Sheldon with the headband on. Okay? That's Sheldon right there in red up under the basket. One man on it. One guy guarding. One guy's guarding. Okay? One guy's guard. Y'all talked about, oh, coach, I'm just telling you what these people don't know. I'm just saying, you see, one man is on him. Take a look. I'm finna take you a little closer. Now, I ain't gonna take you too far, but watch. Go further. One man is on Sheldon. Sheldon is going to do a cross screen. A cross screen. The best pick I ever seen in my life, said by LJ Andrews, who committed to TSU today. I love it. I love it. LJ Andrews is up under the goal. Finished set a master pick, right? Paul Miranda. Hold on, sir. Let me finish. Yeah, you should know I know what the hell I'm talking about. So, number 5 is taking the ball out. I don't know what number 5 thinking about. He's not look how he's being guarded. He's being guarded on the top side, on his right side. Coach, talk to me. People like Paul Miranda, I just need y'all to sit back, y'all fans. I don't need y'all to talk. I don't need y'all to talk about that. Paul Miranda, you sit this one out. Coach, I'm talking to you. Sheldon comes through on the cross screen, right? Why? He crossed. LJ Andrews, watch. Y'all keep looking. Sheldon came along the baseline. That's Sheldon with the, hold up, let me go over here. But 2 guys on him. Hold up, y'all. 2 guys on this guy right here. Ain't nobody out there but him. Coleman should have passed him the ball right there. Forget the play. Pass that ball to that corner to the best player. If the coach think enough of you, look, the guy's on the top side. Get that ball to Sheldon. One guy's on Sheldon. Paul Miranda. Wish I could. Hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot and blow it up on him, cause he one of them kind, y'all. You can show the police can show him all the evidence, and he gonna say something else. Hold up, y'all. I sent it to myself. I sent it to. Where did I get it from? Oh, okay, my bad. Hold up. Y'all, I love this kind of stuff right here. Y'all, I can do this all day long. Wait, where my man? Here you go. Hold on. Okay, so I get that. So Sheldon, so right then, forget every play was called. You got Sheldon in the corner right there, wide open right here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's wide open. The guy 5 feet from him. I passed the ball. I got to do one-on-one. I got my best player. I got the ball in my best player's hands. I got my ball in my best player's hands. I got my ball in my best players. I got a chance to put the ball in the best player's hands. He should have passed it. Forget whatever was said in the huddle. Sheldon came off that cross screen from all the way over there. Get him the ball. But it didn't happen. Watch what happened. He got one man on him right, y'all, in the corner. And Paul Miranda, I wish I could circle it. He got one guy on him. That's Sheldon in the headband. Y'all, hold on. How many guys is on this guy right here? Sheldon in red. How many guys on him? How many guys? 1. But before that, he was open. They threw the ball way out here. 10 seconds left. Now, y'all, the play was, to me, the basketball IQ. It's why I'm telling y'all, we got to get our kids understanding this game a little bit better. So Coleman came back and got Ain't nobody else on him. Paul Miranda, I'm tired of y'all running y'all mouth about stuff y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. It's a new sheriff in town. It's a new sheriff in town. Y'all been doing this for 20 years. And everybody been listening to y'all because y'all didn't have a Robert Hatter that don't give a fat rat's ass about what none of y'all say. Because I look, Coach Thomas, I look at the film myself. You can't let these dudes tell you that. You can't let these guys just tell you everything. My favorite thing is, let me go see the game for myself. I don't want now one of y'all telling me nothing. If I was Sheldon, I would have told you. Talking about, see, the best coach team is a player coach team. See, this is well, Jay. This what a player coach team look like.
You know, I got one last thing. Coach Marty deserves everything that he has gotten. I've seen him put in the most work I've ever seen as a coach. He is totally dedicated to winning, and he just has a winning spirit. And I honestly appreciate him so much. Sometimes he'll text me and tell me like we used to do like a 6 a.m. film study, and just watching and just seeing how dedicated he was made me want to go harder as a player for him.
That's his player, 11th grader, talking about him like that. Elijah Garrett would have got that damn ball in his hand. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Coach didn't even, what did Coach say up here? Coach, you ain't no coach. Coach said, hold on. Coach Thomas, Coach Thomas is a student of the game. Coach, let me get my face off the screen. So put the word famous Doug Clausen, get the ball to Mike and everybody else, get the hell out the way. Hold on. Let me keep going. This man, Paul Miranda, said something. No, not Paul Miranda. This other dude, Coach said something. He said, Coach said, I prepare. He said, I trust my players. Here it is. I trust my players throughout the season. They made suggestions all year, and a lot of times I listen because I trust. I have trust. Coach ain't out there playing, Coach J. So if Sheldon Hatter just said, hold the hell up, I'm not going home. He should have said that to himself. I'm not finna let no 10th grader send me home. Give me the ball. And after he did that, after he went across that brush cross screen to the corner and didn't get the basketball, he just walked after that. Bel Air was not one Elijah Garrett away from winning the game. They had the best player on the floor, Paul Miranda. You are reaching the kids that they were told to do. How you know the kids were told to do that? I'm not assuming what nobody said. I ain't said what nobody did. Why, yo. You said stop it. You telling me to stop it? I know what I'm talking about. Jay, I can tell you ain't never did nothing at this game high level. I can tell. Nothing against you, but your words. Maybe if you told me your name, that's why you're saying this stuff. That's why you know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about you. Until you tell me your name, I'm not gonna answer. You don't even want nobody to know who you are. So you can just say whatever. So I'm gone. Sterling Creek said they had 2 opportunities to get it to Sheldon. Thank you. The kid just went in another direction with the ball, still got a decent look. He just missed his shot. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, y'all, what we learned today was, all right now, Jay, until you tell me your name, Jay, right here next to your name right here, up under here's got a big band button. I don't want to ban you because I want you to be able to talk, but I want to know who I'm talking to. This is Chop Shop. I like to know who I'm talking about. Y'all, Sheldon made a play for the ball. He came across a hell of he came across a hell of a brush screen and was wide open. You got to get into him right then. Now you can't wait all damn day. But for some reason, number 5, he just didn't make that play. You got to make that play. You got to make that play. You got to make that play. I'm not blaming no coach. I'm not really blaming the player. They just didn't understand the moment. Y'all, that's why some people are great. That's why I'm leading this show talking about Elijah Garrett because he won. I should have been leading this show talking about Sheldon. I should have been leading this show talking about Katie Jordan. I should have been leading this show talking about Wheatley. But when you don't make the plays, Hannah, all those kids from the same community. Which kids you talking about, Frank? Which kids? Which kids you talking about? You got to help me, Frank. But man, I just thought about that, and I hope people learn from what I said. Our young men has got to be put in positions where we just thinking and understanding the game. The 6 a.m. film study. No, Bel Air, no, they ain't hell no, all them people ain't there. Them kids don't live in no damn Bel Air. Hey, no. Bel Air. Frank ain't been to Bel Air. Okay, Frank. No, they ain't. I'm gonna leave it like that, Frank. No, they ain't in the same community. I'm gonna leave it alone. But what's unique is I love it because it's a learning experience. And I hope somebody, whoever know these young men, all I'm doing is giving them a learning experience about basketball. A guy who analyzed college basketball. Hold up, and get paid to do it. Not just sit up in the stands and that player. And y'all, I done found some stuff out. I done found some stuff out, man. I done found some stuff out. Ladies and gentlemen, when y'all, this college recruitment stuff, is different. It's let's say Frank Young got a guy. He assistant coach. You know, it's 4 assistant coach. He got a guy. Who else got a guy? Who else? Sterling Creek's got a player. All these guys recruiting these different players. Sonya Billingsley got a player. Harold Tillman got a player. All 4 of them got a player. Y'all, I heard last night from my own 2 ears. Now, there ain't nobody that told me how when this one assistant coach talking to the head coach about a player, he talked the player I'm recruiting is tougher, better than this other player, that other coach. Y'all, I'm over here listening now. So y'all, when you look nephews and nieces and sons, y'all, it's a civil war on the damn staff that's being fought. Each one of these guys want coach to get their player. I'm sitting here, I'm just sitting here listening. Y'all, this recruiting process, y'all out here, I want my son to go here, I want my son. These guys back here talking negative about your son because he want the guy, y'all, them college coaches sound just like them AAU coaches. Maybe the reason why he didn't get the ball, I seen the ball before. I can't speak for where everyone else is, but it's within the zone. Okay. All right. Frank said, you know it ain't many else in Bel Air. Thank you. We ain't talk with. I just explained, but I guess, okay, one player. How many players on the team? How many players on the team since you want to go there? Because I brushed it away, but Shanika, when you go together, how many players on the league living there? How many? And you know I can find out. Doug, you're late, Doug. What up, Hatter? Yeah, my day is great, man. Hey, guess what I get to do, man? I get to go and hang out. Y'all, last night, I had the best time. Man, when you go to the award ceremony, last night, TSU, you go to the award ceremony for SWAC, people getting first team, this, first team, this, first team, first team, this, first team. Y'all, they said one player was the defensive player of the year. Every player on the whole other team and the whole, y'all had to be there. They said, what? This little wild ass filing dude that played for Southern University. Looked like a football player, just fouling everybody. And they gave that man a defense player. Everybody in the gym said, what? I gave him, I played. Yeah, it was crazy. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The food was good. We went in there. We got Kavion McClain. He was I think second team all SWAC. And then he won a few other things like Player of the Week. So, but it was a great time being in there with all them coaches. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I see all the coaches talking to each other, right? I didn't go to the girls. I didn't go to the girls event because I'm on the men. I'm with the men on this trip. I call, but I travel with the men. So everything I do is with the men. I'll see the women when I go to the game with them on tomorrow. In the morning, I go to the game with them. Then I'll see them. I saw some of the coaches because we're staying in the same hotel. But nothing against the women, but I travel with the men, so I'm always around them. But it was so funny, y'all, how the players, y'all forget me, the players were saying, what? Like, what? But let me keep going. I just had to throw that in. Frank Young, old school, when we played the school. Okay, y'all still talking about that. Y'all still talking about that. Okay, I'm past that. But y'all, we just got to get our youngsters, man. We always wonder why college coaches don't. I ain't got no offer here. I don't have no offer here. I don't have no offer here. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff that just listen. You have to study your opponents. You got to watch film. Listen to me, young players. Because you play the game fast, but you want to think it slow. You want the pictures to be coming up slow in your mind while you working them. But if you can't play, if you're thinking fast, you're gonna make mistakes. That's why guys just turn the ball over, and y'all be saying unforced turnover, y'all, because he thinking and playing. He thinking fast too. He playing fast and he thinking fast. You can't do that. You got to slow the game down in your head. And the only reason you slow the game down, if you study the game, you should know. If I know where every player, y'all, if I should know, like we playing Alabama State on Thursday. I know every move that Alabama State gon' do. Damn, Moody. I know every player, every movement, what they gonna do. But it ain't enough for me to know it. The players got to know it too. Just like I'm in that scouting report, they should be in that scouting report too. You ain't doing nothing else. I'm sitting there looking at film. I ain't playing. But I look at the film because I want to, guess what? The game is played fast. And guess what? I got to call the game, but I got to slow it down what? In my mind so the right words can come out. Because it's live. I don't get no do-overs. And I mess up all the time. But I try to come back and get better. Yo, it ain't, dude, under the gun, under the gun. Yo, yo, it's different. Listen, it's different than anything. That's why I understand the coaches so much. Somebody say I'm taking up for the coach. No, I know how hard it is. I watch him. You know, like Kevin Durant said something so key. What did he play? He said it. He said, I've been in this league for 18 years. And I ain't never seen Stephen A. Smith at a practice, a shoot around, or nothing. But he always got something to say. See, when people tell me about TSU, and ain't never been to the practice, and ain't never been to the shoot around, and don't watch the work that these guys be putting in, that's why I got a whole different perspective of it. Because why? I've seen them. I've seen them. Somebody was talking about how the McLean when 13 of 23 one time. I mean, some of 23 one time. But I've seen him in the gym hit 80% of them shots. So I'm gonna live and die with him shooting a bad percentage. Y'all follow me? But we got to teach our kids to think this game. Shout out to Stephen Curry, one of my favorite players uh, uh, ever. If I have to say, I had a favorite player because I watched it. Y'all got to understand the history. I watched him when people didn't think he was good. I saw him when he was young. He used to push the ball because he was so little. And to see a young man who used to go to the Nike skills camps and all the coaches were raving about him, how he's so prepared, how when they take the bus over to the gym, all the players, they get out and they go in the gym. Stephen Curry already got his basketball shoes on. He done got 20 minutes worth of form shooting on before these dudes, you know how they come in there with the slides, trying to be cool, taking his slides off and putting his shoes on and putting it, you know. This man was in there. I watched him turn the ball over 13 times. 10 times, I think, in the first half, in his first college game. And the coaches, ladies and gentlemen, was thinking about benching his little ass. He was little. You know, he got that flair, and them dudes were separating his little ass from their basketball. But they stuck with him. The next game, he had 35 on Michigan. What if the coaches had to bench that boy? Reason I'm talking about it, he has accepted a role at his alma mater, Davidson College, as assistant general manager for the basketball program. Y'all, Davidson is a white college. Most of the players, people they're white. But that college, Coney College, gave him a chance. His dad's alma mater, his mom's alma mater, Virginia Tech, said, hell no, he too little. I'm glad he didn't go there. He probably, this little college about the size of St. Thomas University in Houston gave him a chance. Now he become the first active player in the U.S. major pro sports to take an administrative job with the NCAA team. He got a job. He going to help, and him and his wife is going to make sure this team gets a whole lot of money. They gave him a chance. He going back and giving back to the people that gave him a chance. Just in case you didn't know, a few years back, he at the movie Selma, whatever that, one of the movies, it might have been Selma, he executive produced. They had a screening at Howard University. Y'all got to hear this. See, this is the kind of stuff we need to know. There's a screening. So after the movie, they got a chance to ask some questions. So a young man that went to Howard didn't have a golf team because they couldn't afford it. He went to Howard, he's a golfer, he got a golf club. He just, he got a group of golfers together. Young man, he loved golf, but he wanted the education at Howard. So he didn't let his sport stop him from going to get that education. Boy, y'all, that's going to go over a whole lot of people's head. And I hope it don't. He didn't let his sport stop him from, he could have went somewhere else and played golf. But he wanted the Howard education. So this young man went up, told Steph, how you doing, man? I just want to meet, man, can we play a round of golf tomorrow? It's a random kid. They was at the screening his movie, and he asked for questions. This young man said, Steph, can we play golf tomorrow? He said, man, I got to get back home. I got to get back home tomorrow. I can't play. He said, the reason I want to play with you, we don't have a golf team. We never got it, but I go here because I want the education. But we trying to figure out how we can get us a golf team. Steph's told that boy, here my email. Email me. This young man opened his mouth, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all talking. I hope y'all telling y'all kids sometime a closed mouth. A lot of closed mouth never get fed. The young man said, email Steph. Kept emailing. Steph answered him. That chance meeting resulted in Howard University getting $6 million a donation from Steph Curry. He asked the man, called and asked the coach, he said, how much it gonna cost a year? Coach said $1 million a year. He said, I'm gonna give you 6 years, $6 million. Then I'm gonna get my boy Callaway. I'm gonna get Under Armour. we're gonna give you everything. Because a young man opened his mouth. That young man did, and guess what? A young lady from Houston, Texas, Kendall Jackson, benefiting from what that young man did. Now, this man, Stephen Curry, see, y'all got to know somebody. I know y'all got your players you like. Y'all, this is one of the most remarkable young men I've ever encountered, and I've been in sports for a long time. I'm trying to find something. Hold on. Listen to this, y'all.
Yes, oh my God, I'm so fucking lucky to be a part of your life. Holy shit, you are amazing. Thank you, Coach. Finest human being I've ever met in my life, and I mean that in every way.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna play it again. Let me put my face up there. Let me put my. I want to talk back down. Hold on. Where is? Y'all, I've lost. Oh, there it is. Let me play that again. This man didn't have to say that about him.
Yes, oh my God, I'm so fucking lucky to be a part of your life.
I'm lucky to be a part of your life.
Holy shit, you are amazing. Thank you, Coach.
You are amazing.
Finest human being I've ever met in my life, and I mean that in every way.
One of the finest human beings I've ever met in my life. Wow. Wow. Yo, wait a minute. Yo. How many people saying that about us? How many people saying that about you? Man, let me tell you something. This March Madness stuff, I'm looking at it. I got the list of the game announcers that's going to announce the March Madness. Y'all know just a few years ago, I wouldn't even care about this list. But now I care about the list because I see these guys. If we win, I'm going to see these people. So just in case y'all didn't know, Brian Boatwright, Iron Eagle, Bill Rafferty, Grant Hill, Tracy Wolfson. They're going to be that's the lead announcement team, including the Final Four and the National Championship. So them the four you're going to see during the Final Four. You're going to see them other times, but they're going to call the Final Four and the National Championship. Iron Eagle, best in the business. Bill Rafferty, Grant Hill, Tracy Wolfson. She going to be sideline reporter. Now, through the regional finals, yes, Frank. Yes. Without Stephen Curry, that program wouldn't have got funded. They didn't have a program before Kendall got. At first, they didn't have it until this young man. Kendall benefited from that young man. So tell your young people, open their damn mouth. But let me keep going. Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson. Ooh, Jim Jackson on one of the top 10, and Allie LaForce. They're going to be through the regional finals. Also, on another, Kevin Harlan, Dan Bonner, Stan Van Gundy, and Lauren Shahadi. They're going to be through the regional finals. Also, Andrew Catalan, Steve Lapis, and Evan Washburn. They're going to be through the regional finals. Now, the first and second round, Lisa Byington, Robbie Hummel, Jalen Rose, and Andy Katz. Thank you, man. Thank you. ESPN5, Jalen. Thank you for CBS for getting Jalen a job. Then we got Spiro, Didi's, Jim Spinacle, and John Rothstein. They the first four. Oh, that's why we always see Rothstein. So if TSU goes, we're gonna probably be in these first four in the second rounds, right? So I always see John Rothstein. He's a friend of Chris Walker. So he always come over, we talk, right? So the first and second round, you also got, who is that? Tom McCarty. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. If I have to say on everybody on here, Debbie Antonelli, I've learned so much from that woman analyzing the basketball game, y'all. Oh, she is unbelievable. Steve Smith and A.J. Ross. And then the last team, first and second round, you got Brad Nessler, Brendan Haywood, who used to play in the league, Dana Jacobson, and Gene Saratori. Gosh, y'all, I used to worry about this, but now then we got the host. You got Ernie Johnson, Adam, what's his name? Adam who? Lefko and Adam Zucker. They're gonna be hosts in the studio. They're gonna be in the studio. But then you're gonna hear the analysts: Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Candace Parker, Jay Wright, Seth Davis, and Wally Serbia. I just wanted to give y'all that. Let me tell y'all something, man. Eh, I'm gonna tell y'all all the people I named. I got to tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up. Hold up. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 I'm black. All the rest of them. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. Somebody sent me this. I want to share with y'all, to my high school people, parents. It's just little stuff. You know, I know your kids say you don't know. That's why I give you little things just to help you deal with these kids. Because I've been there where you are, parents. You talking to a guy who had a son in this thing, all of this stuff. I mean, so I've been through it. I know y'all, it ain't like it used to, they say, but got the principle still the same. And your yeses should be yeses and your no's should be no's. Those principles there. I mean, I know it's the NIL, the 10IL, the transfer portal. I know. You got guys talking about transferring just to be transferring. Y'all, this guy's transferring just to be transferring. Just because they can do it. But when he sent me this, he was talking about how you should work while you wait. He was talking about a baseball team. He said, most people, even in their personal life, they stop working until a door open. Then they want to work again now that the door is open. Then he said, in this profession, he was talking about he was a baseball coach. He said, in this profession, you have to work while you wait. He said, that's why the select basketball model is such a bad model, because nobody sits the bench. Select basketball. Now, let's quantify this with summer basketball. You don't want your son to come off the bench. You want your son to play all the minutes. But in high school, you're gonna sit the bench, some players. In college, you're gonna sit the bench. In rookie ball, some kids in college right now who've been sitting the bench, they want to transfer. And it's the stupidest thing in the world. Go develop and have a great sophomore and a junior. If you're that good, you don't need but 1 year to be good. But let me keep going. In college, you got to sit the bench. In rookie ball, you're going to have to sit the bench. In low A, high A, you're going to have to sit the bench. He said in double A, you got to sit the bench. In triple A, you got to sit the bench. In the big league level, you're going to sit the bench. Why would you go down and create a stupid model that doesn't allow people to sit the bench? Because you're playing daddy ball. And yet, every other model after that, you're going to sit the bench. That's why so many kids quit. That's also is why they stop working while they work. Because somebody created a model, summer basketball. We're going to get another team because he ain't let my son play again. We're going to get our own little daddy ball team because my son ain't playing enough. Your son can't play. So you create a team so the little ass can play on it, all the minutes on his team. And when they really ready to go out in the real world, when they get out of daddy ball, then they have to play big boy basketball, a big boy life, and they can't handle it because they have to sit. Ladies and gentlemen, you play when the coach say you're going to play. Your role is what he said is. Work while you wait. You know how people be nervous, I ain't going to get in the game. Be a warrior, not a worrier. But I'm sitting there watching these coaches, ladies and gentlemen, have these agendas. So what else happening out there? Give me something. Share the show, everybody. Give me something. Talk to me. Tell me what happened. Tell me that y'all want to get my take on what happened over the weekend. I don't want to scare y'all because I just got a unique way, man, understanding the game. It ain't better than nobody else. I tell people all the time. Y'all look at that. I'm looking at some stuff. Okay, all right. So this is what I'm gonna do. See what I do when I go around. TSU women will pay Prairie View A&M because they upset Prairie View, upset number 7 Bethune-Cookman in the first round. So TSU, they just sent me that. But y'all, you know where I'm at, no matter where I'm at, wherever I'm at in the world, I always, what time? Wait a minute. It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock there, right? Okay. What I do, I write notes to myself. Okay. Write little notes to myself. I saw this the other day. I thought this was cool. Anybody ever did this? I wanted to share that to y'all. Probably can't play dead, but they can dribble that basketball like that. But you say shout out to Dave. Y'all didn't shout. Did y'all shout him out yesterday, Paul Moran? Did y'all get a chance to talk about this yesterday? I like that, Brian. We're gonna talk about that. Shout out to Duncanville David Peavy for winning another chip. He has not lost in the Alamo Dome yet. Shout out to Coach Peavy. Y'all spent a whole show yesterday and didn't mention Coach Peavy? Paul, come on, man. Didn't nobody talk about him yesterday? What did y'all talk about yesterday? Do I have anything on the HBU tournament? Well, I haven't because they just told me about TSU women. But guess what? I'm finna do what you could have did. I'm gonna go, because you asked me, I'm gonna go to Frank. I'm gonna go over here. Watch this. Let's go to men's basketball. And let's go to the SWAC. Let's see what done happen. This all this for Frank. This is my man Frank. Frank, Grambling is playing Alabama A&M right now. It's 10-5. Grambling is up 10-5 right now. Then the men play Florida A&M and Prairie View play at 8:30 tonight. On the women's side, let me get back to you. I got you, baby boy. I got you now. I got you, Frank. It's all for Frank. I wouldn't do this for nobody but Frank and Sonya Billings. SWAC women. Prairie View just beat Bethune-Cookman. And at 5 o'clock, Mississippi Valley plays a Florida A&M. That's what we don't start till tomorrow. TSU, the women start tomorrow and the men start on Thursday. Okay? He was too busy dogging H-Town Hatter instead of shout. Oh, so Paul Miranda, you were dogging H-Town out yesterday? Well, Paul Miranda, today your lucky day. Give me the Dallas spin on what happened yesterday, because I don't know what happened. Give me your Dallas spin. Talk to me. You get a chance to talk. You get a chance. Paul Miranda, you came on Gary and them show. Shit, you talked the whole damn show. So, but guess what? Your time on the Chop Shop, just keep giving me information about what happened in Dallas, and we finna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it from my limited knowledge, and you gave me Tell me what happened in the Houston, in the Bel Air and Duncanville games. Explain to that happened. Because I saw that one play. I talked about one play. Tell me, he said, all the excuses. Have I gave anybody an excuse? Y'all know I don't get no excuse. But there is a hell of a story being overlooked. Peavy is one of y'all. The UIL accused him of cheating. How is he one of y'all? What is y'all? What you mean by y'all? You sound like white person people now. One of y'all. What you mean by one of y'all? How is Peavy one of y'all? I don't understand that now. Help me now. Type quick. One of y'all? What's y'all? Come on. Y'all. Hey, Frank. Coach, is Coach Thomas still on the screen? Coach, you had to go to athletic period. Houston broke. Houston. Oh, Houston. Y'all got to understand. He one of y'all, Houston. How's he one of y'all? Coach? He one of y'all now? I can't believe that man just said that. Okay. He's from H-Town. I'm not from H-Town. I just live here. Okay? I'm not from. You said from H-Town. I just support everything Houston. But I do support Dallas too. I'm giving you a chance. Let's talk about it. Brandon Weefall. Let's go to y'all. Go, Paul, anything else? Give me another story. Because that's a great story. About we got a guy from Houston just came to Dallas and just took over the UIL basketball. Great story by Coach Peavy. That's a great story. He came from Houston. You know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. But Mr. Weefall had some, he said, oh, okay. He said, what did you think about LeBron running up to Stephen A. Smith? Can I share something with you, Mr. Weefall? Guys has been checking media members, but we usually wait, like they see you in the dressing room covering the event, but Stephen A. Smith don't come in the dressing room. LeBron knew he wasn't going to see him after the game. He knew he wasn't going to never see him. So he wanted to tell him in person. Not the SWAC. Oh, the HBCU. Oh, I don't know nothing about that one, Frank. My bad, Frank. My bad, Frank. I'm SWAC man right now. But I try to figure it out for you. I'll figure it out for you. But let me get back to this. It's a unique situation because we never had an active player with an active son playing before. Trying to see if you notice, y'all. I'm trying to do more than just be a talking head, like everybody talking about this stuff on. But I would like to say to the people who are criticizing LeBron for his confrontation with Stephen A. Smith, how many times have you marched up to your kid's school to confront the teacher for something having to do with your child? How many times have you confronted the coach because the playing time and coaching techniques. If you were publicly criticized as a parent about how you are parenting your child on national TV, by the way, LeBron was by Stephen A. Smith, would you have an issue? How many of you would not go to war for your kids no matter what age they are? Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to get on Robert Hatter's bad side, is you mess with one of them two I got. Because I've taught them not to mess with people and treat people bad. I've taught them. So it's hard, man. And I had some notes somewhere. I don't even know where the hell I put them. But he questioned the man as a father a couple of times. No. Ain't nobody said he said, listen, he questioned Fob. Go look at all the interviews. He questioned LeBron as a father. Why you doing your, let me find that. Because Bob must have missed that. Stephen A. Smith. Let's see. Hold on. You must have missed that. Because I know y'all being such, you want to take up for Stephen A. Smith. But he questioned him as a father. I got it somewhere. And boy, I got so much stuff on this damn phone. Question him as a father. What if somebody question you as a father? Ain't you gonna go say, leave my damn kid alone? He didn't say nothing about him playing. He talking about, hold on. I know y'all been listening to the talking heads. That's why I don't listen to the heads. But I had something. I want to bring out them words. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I didn't really want to talk about this, but but we can. Cause he questioned him for doing as a father. Y'all don't understand. That sound like that man's wife came to him and said, hey man, check that nigga, check that dude from talking about you, you as a father, trying to talk about you as a father. Why you put your son through all of this? This was Stephen A. Smith. I'm trying to find it, y'all. Some of y'all already know it. Oh, here it is. Y'all, wrong person. Stephen A. Smith told LeBron on live television, I'm pleading with you as a father, get Bronny. Why you put Bronny in it? Like Bronny was somewhere committing a war crime or something. It's just a game of basketball. And if you see Stephen A. Smith as a victim, I'm pleading you as a father. Savannah heard that. Fob? Let me see if I found something else. Y'all better start having your own mind and don't let these people influence you. Don't even let me influence you. I'm just giving you what these people said. I'm trying to, because I said I put my notes aside somewhere, but I didn't think we was gonna talk about this. Stephen A. Smith, what if somebody was, what if somebody, Stephen A. Smith,
Now, this man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. Now, this man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands.
y'all, he just said that, man, quit. All he told it, how was he a PGW? How was he a PGW, Brandon? We fall. If you are willing to run your damn mouth about somebody, somebody got the right to come back at you. Stephen A. Smith has stated that if NBA players have an issue with his commentary, they are welcome to confront him in person at the games because he attends them regularly. I've heard him say that, Fob. I've heard him say that, Brandon Wheatfall. So LeBron just did what he told him to do. He said, I attend games regularly and frequently and is available for a direct interaction. LeBron gave him a direct, and now y'all crying. He ain't no PGW. LeBron said, what? Y'all funny. He's not shy about players voicing their opinions directly, suggesting that they can see him at the games to express any concern. And what I like about LeBron, the game went over, y'all. Who was doing the game? Yeah, I'm taking up for LeBron. It was doing the game because these rotten motherfuckers, people out here used to talk about my son all the time. I know how he felt. Stephen A. Smith, if you had a son, he'd be just like you. I just showed you many. This what your son would be.
Now, this man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense.
The man averaged 1.5. Hold up, y'all. Let me play this for y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
He has seen me in the locker room.
This for 5. If we fall.
He has seen me in the locker room when he was at Oklahoma City. He has seen me in the locker room when he was at Golden State. He has certainly seen me at games throughout his career. I go to games all the time. Kevin Durant has seen me in the locker room when he was at Oklahoma City. He has seen me in the locker room when he was at Golden State. He has certainly seen me at games throughout his career. I go to games all the time. Kevin Durant has seen.
He was doing his job. What is his job? Tell me, what is his job? To talk about a person fathering their kid? What is his job? You explain that to me. What is his job? Since you know something about he doing his job, tell me what is his job, my brother. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to some watermelon. This is how the old man stand and shake. They take care of me around here, man. You saw the show that sparked it. So, his job, he was doing his job. Now the man can't talk. That's what basketball he was talking about. He talked about a man and his father, the way he's fathering his kid. Guys like you just don't even listen. You saw the show and you still coming away talking about he was doing his job. What is his job? You tell me his job. His job is what? To entertain and cause controversy, because that's why he got $100 million. That's his money. I don't know what you think his job is, but his job as a journalist is over. He ain't no journalist no more. He is on ESPN, Entertainment Sports Network. Entertainment. That's his job. So his job is to say something about somebody fathering their son. Then his ass can get checked for doing his damn job then. How about that? He was asked a question and he was asked a question and he answered. Okay. 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 He was asked a job and he answered. Asking LeBron to stop putting his son in bad situations. What bad situation he put his son in? I'll wait. Y'all, let me put this on the screen so y'all can know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't think I'm just talking crazy. Sir, before that show comes on, they have a production meeting. And Stephen A. Smith controls everything that is said in that production meeting. So he asked himself the question. It wasn't nobody asked him nothing. He did that he is the but he runs that show. It wasn't like, oh, somebody asked him a question and he had to my brother. Coach, I know, I don't care. You can go find the show 1,000 times. Do you know who controls the questions that be asked on the show? I do. Because I've been to one of them before. I know Stephen A. Smith. So all of that was his narrative. LeBron know it. This man, Kevin Durant, said, I've been in the league for 18 years, Frank. I've never seen Stephen A. Smith at a practice or a film session or a shoot around in 18 freaking years. I've never seen him anywhere but talking on TV about players. Kevin said he's a clown to me. He's always been a clown. And you can write that too. Oh, you Stephen A. Smith taking up people. Stephen A. Smith know that dude control everything and everybody that come on that show. Bob, I'm just helping you. Your opinion got to, I told y'all about these damn opinions. Your opinion got to be based a little bit on some facts now. Don't you know that Stephen A. Smith, every question, he runs everything on that show? I mean, it's almost crazy. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something right quick. Talk to me. I'll wait. Trying to get to my folders here. You know what? The world's most intelligent people constantly keep an open mind and are willing to change their opinion when presented with new information. The problem with everybody having an opinion is everybody having an opinion. Social media is so much better when you simply block some of these crazy people out here. No, don't mute. Don't ignore. Don't unfollow. Block them. I got some people. My people block, because I don't never block nobody. Some of my people blocked them on the show. They still watching the show. See, sometimes we got to eliminate the triggers and access to your energy. But I'm on a show, so I got to deal with all these different energies. Some of these people will never see me, and I won't see them. Enjoy the screenshot if that's your, if that's your thing. What my boy, he said Stephen A. Fitz used to be back when he was a beat reporter. Yes, but he is a long way from that now. Frank Young, I can't find the pictures. I've been calling people trying to get the pictures from Frank Young years ago. I don't know what year, and then about in the 90s, might be close to 2000s. He came to our retreat to talk to our players. Stephen A. Smith was a real dude back then, man. This ain't the same guy. Then a few years later, I show up in LA at a private party with everybody in there. Could have a bodyguard. Everybody in there was super. I was the only person in there that wasn't a celebrity. And he the only one in there with a bodyguard. I ain't telling you the other names was in there, but he's the only one in there with a bodyguard. I learned, y'all, ignorance is not the problem. It's the illusion of knowledge. Is that the crux of the issue? Some people think they know. It ain't that they don't know. They think they know. When you think you know something, right? You are subconsciously sending a message to yourself that you don't need to learn more about it. The reason I say something to y'all about y'all comments, because I want y'all to give me more. Change my mind. Because the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically and intelligent plus character. That is the goal of true education. I got that from the man, we supposed to go by his house a little bit, Martin Luther King. And listen, and the problem, y'all, Fob, this is what I love about, that's what I want you to keep giving it to me. Thank you, Frank. Frank, I don't know where you come from, man, but thank you for coming on this show, man, because I love your energy. And Frank, and I want you sometime to, it's all right to have your opinion, but just base it on facts. So guess what? Guess what I want to do? I want to be able to say, Frank got something there. Not just Stephen A. Smith, LeBron was wrong. Stephen A. Smith got to do his job. No, you got to give me more than that. That's why I asked, what was my question? What is his job? The most intelligent people constantly keep an open mind and are willing to change their opinion when presented with new information. I just be loving to y'all to give me new information. I see you with that right. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Rick Gobney, man. I had so much fun with him the other day, man. Sitting there. Y'all got to think about what I was up against the other day, y'all. This little old Robert Hatter. I had Chatterbox sitting next to me right here. 26 years calling TSU games. Till I came along, he was calling the games by himself. Then the legend voice, the golden voice, Rick Gaffney sitting right next to us. Y'all, I don't take stuff like that for granted. I sit there and thought, I'm with two guys that have been doing this stuff at a high level for a long time. And now I'm in their space. And man, thank y'all, man. Thank you, Rick Gardner. Thank Chatterbox, Devin Wade, Donna Franklin, Ernest Walker. When I go to the banquet last night and seeing all the players that I've covered all year long and get a chance to see them up close, and when we go to the game, them guys are business. but all of them look at me, you know, like, yeah, man, I remember you, man. And you know, and I am the guy, you know, Chatterbox a little different. You know, he homer, homer, homer. You know, his TSU or everything. But me, I love people, and this is a ministry to me. And God put me in this position uh, to meet these young men that have a chance to meet a guy who've done the things and that I've been blessed enough to be a part of. And when I walked in that place last night, it was just this banquet hall of um, all the teams that in the SWAT, and it's just unique. It's just a unique space um, that I'm able to be in, and this man Paul Miranda still talking about he's still here. What do you want to talk about, Paul? I haven't talked. You ain't putting nothing up else on the screen. Paul Miranda, you had 2 hours yesterday. Durant and Gloat. See, now this is what I'm talking about. You're sticking your chest out. You had 2 hours yesterday. You had, I don't know how many, I don't know how much time you took on Jeffrey Dadenham's show. What do you want to get out? This is your time. We got 13 minutes, Rick Goff. I got 13 minutes because I got to get out of here. What do you want to be said? We talked about Duncanville. And you done put all of this stuff on the screen. Hold up, y'all. Let me go back. Let me put it. Peavy. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023, 2022 state champs. Then he got suspended for a year. That team won 44-0. Okay. See, that was not a good one because now you. Okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going. They lose in the second round last year, and now they're state champs again. First year at Duncanville was 2019. I'm just going by. And listen to all those involved this weekend. UIL reps did not treat Duncanville with no kindness. They don't like him. So what? They are still seething about this guy in Duncanville. So what? People don't like you. Some people don't like you. Some people don't like you. They're still seething every time they see me. And guess what? I'm just gonna make them unhappy because I'm gonna keep getting it and I'm gonna keep doing better and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. That's all you can do. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Because this guy just wanted to, then he put a smiling face up there, y'all. I'm talking about Paul Miranda. Then he put a smiling face up there. And then he came, and then let me see. I'm talking, and I got a legendary man, Rick Goffney, on the screen, and I was just talking about just being in a space like this. And how important it is being in a space like this because other people don't celebrate this space that we're in. Other people don't celebrate the SWAC. And I'm trying to celebrate the SWAC and the people who are helping with the SWAC. And this man want me to keep talking about some high school basketball that he had 2 hours yesterday to talk about. But I'm here for it today. Hatter, I'm still here, y'all. So I didn't say nothing, right? So he came back again. And I'm going to put it up again. This is another one. This ain't the same one. Hatter, I'm still here. Hey. So all I'm asking is what you want to talk about. No. Shout out to Duncanville, man. I can't say no more. I'm going to tell you the truth. I wish that your young fella had hit that shot and beat Duncanville. I got to tell you the truth of how I feel now. But let's talk about him. See, I ain't said nothing about that. That's Paul. That's Frank Young and them talking about. I ain't talking about nobody cheating. Y'all know I don't get in that stuff. Somebody just sent me a text about you, Paul. I ain't gonna even tell you. I can't even say it, Paul. But back to what we were talking about, because I think people need to understand this. Y'all, I love your comments. And I love them. But I want to be able to disagree with them. You know why? I want to disagree with it because I want you to tell me more about how you feel. What happens is somebody can't explain how they feel, so they get mad at me. Well, forget it, Adam. Boy, bye. One day they told me, boy, bye. I love her. I wish she'd come back. She don't understand. All I was trying to get her is tell me more. Like right now, Paul, while you hollering, talking about I'm tripping, give me more information. What else you want me to talk about? About Dallas, about about high school. I just gave you. You talking about I'm tripping? I'm giving you I'm getting this the Paul Miranda 10 minutes. See, y'all don't even, when a man come and say, look, man, y'all don't understand, boy. I was pretty out there. Boy, I wish I could go play that golf ball. Wesley Yates, what's up, baby? That Wesley Yates, the third is a bad mother. Shut your mouth, Robert. But y'all, what was I? I was gonna get y'all. No, I can't get y'all that one. That's too heavy. That's too heavy. But I know one thing. I want us to read more. The tourney could be one for the history book. It's not a given that Southern will be in the finals. It sure isn't. There are 4 other teams that were at a 1 point first place. TSU. Let me tell y'all something. This is gonna be a heck of a tournament, man. Y'all, I'm just glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to be a part of this SWAC tournament, man. Y'all, we ain't in Alabama. Y'all should be glad for me. Say, Robert, you ain't in Birmingham. You in hot Atlanta. Well, when you get off the plane in Atlanta, let me help you. Let me help you about it. Let me give you a little history about it. That Maynard Jackson, that's why Hartsfield, Maynard Jackson, that's why he named the airport. Y'all know what that man did? Did y'all know what that man did? Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. See, y'all, sometimes, see, our problem is we worried about Black History Month. Y'all, we have Black history on this show every single day. We got Rick Garfield, Black history. Chatterbox, Black history. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, this dude, man, Jackson, man. I don't know. Him and that Marion Barry. These guys, I was telling the young players as we were walking through the airport, you see, most of these Black vendors, everybody in this airport right now, they Black owned. I think it's a certain percentage. I think it's high, might be 60%. I don't have. I said, dude, the Black folks own this stuff. And it's because of Maynard Jackson. When he was mayor, he made sure y'all ain't messing with that airport unless we get our fair share. Listen to me, y'all. Him and Marion Barry. I know y'all laugh at Marion Barry. They tricked him and got him caught up. He was substance abuse and caught in there with that girl and said that girl has set me up. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I like that part. But when I studied him, he was committed to an agenda. He was not trying to keep a job. And when I mention him, people laugh. But he was committed to having it. He in the meeting. All the developers in the city of DC come to the meeting. All the white developers come to the meeting. He set up in the meeting. He said, look, this damn meeting is adjourned. They said, why? Until y'all give me some black people in this meeting, I ain't meeting with y'all no more. I need some black people gonna benefit like this too. Y'all can get the hell out of my office. That's why they wanted to make him look bad. But I say to them, did you know he was the co-founder of SNCC, the Student Nonviolent Committee? Did you know he was their first president? Marion Barry, this guy y'all laugh at. Did y'all know he marched with Martin Luther King? He was committed to moving the economic agenda forward for black people. Yo, this stuff is not about civil rights. It's about silver rights. Getting the money, honey. Mayor Washington, Maynard Jackson. Don't let these people, I know y'all want to talk about basketball, but don't let these people erase these people. Adam Clayton Powell. Don't let these people erase these people's memory out of y'all memory. These guys were convinced that economic empowerment was the last frontier of civil rights. Y'all, we cannot be free until we have economic equality. That's what was happening with the Obama administration and the Biden administration. And they was finna knock it out the park with your girl Kamala. And y'all got caught up in 2025, the 2025 project. But let me keep going. The Panthers took the upset today. Yes, the girls did. But y'all, this, Hatter, will the swag be moving the terms to different locations? I don't know. I don't want it to move from Atlanta. I'm liking Atlanta. I ain't been here but one night. It's all right. I just feel good. Y'all, I used to live here. I used to have a place here. So I'm back home. But I ain't had a chance to meet with people yet. So soon as I get through with y'all, I'm going like a turkey. Y'all got 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes. What else happened? We're trying to hear none. Oh, okay. Yeah. If we had a, no, man, you don't have to give me no credit. I keep telling you, I don't count on nobody give me no, Paul, quick, don't give me no credit. How tough is TSU first opponent? TSU first opponent happened to be Alabama State. They got some grown-ass guards. So you win in the SWAC with guards. Let me see what else. I mean, it's going, y'all, this SWAC, y'all got to keep up with it. I'm telling you, go to ESPN, go to college basketball, and you know, because he's gonna bring up the top 25. No, click on up at the top, and then just look up the SWAC and just watch it, man. This tournament, man, every possession is important. And make sure, I know y'all gonna watch it on TV, but turn the TV volume down so you can listen to me in Chatterbox. And if you got our email address, if you got my email address, or you got my number, let me know you're watching the show so I can shout you out on the show this week. But the girls start on Wednesday morning. What's the day? Tomorrow. The girls start in the morning. Play on Thursday. And we're going to get out of this week, man. Let's just hope we get out. And I know, Mr. Godfrey, you want the PAPV to win, but let me tell you something, man. If me watching these teams and all these teams, if TSU play the way they're supposed to play, if they stay connected, uh, they can be. Cause we just we got so much, man, and we got a team. We got a team, and I ain't never seen nothing like this. TSU it's like a hybrid. They can beat you running up and down the court, or they can beat you in the half court. What is the national link for DFW? What is the national link? I don't understand what you mean. Anybody know what this means? What's my keys to victory for which game? You got to watch the show, Frank. Frank, you got to watch Robert's Rules. You got to listen to the show. So you listen to it in the beginning of the women's game, in the beginning of the men game. But what I do know, Paul, I don't know what you mean by that. What I do know is will over skill shows up and shows out. It's going to be about will. All these players, all these guys know each other. Everybody know. Oh, what's the link for D? You said DFW. It ain't no, you go to KTSU. KTSU, they got an app. And you can listen to it on the app. KTSU. But it's will over skill, y'all. Certain players, post work. They got to do their post work early, post defense early. I'm just keys for TSU men right now. They got to initiate the contact first. Who gets in the low stance? All of this stuff right here, these fundamentals. This what in championships. That's what happened up there in damn, I got to go. That's what happened up there in San Antonio. If we just look, it's a whole lot of things happening in that game. We don't go down to that last shot. That young man want that little boy to hit that shot. But Jazz gonna get their head toe off the bone. But I can't wait, man. I am so, y'all. I mean, this is my favorite part of the year, man. I'm just telling you, this is my favorite part of the year. I mean, all of them my favorite part of the year because getting a chance to go to Southern, y'all. I ain't never been on no Southern campus before I start calling these games. I just being able to KTSU, the app. Henry Sam, I ain't never been there. Well, I did go to Alcorn because I was trying to recruit and try to sign Steve McNair a long time ago. That's the only HBCU player I ever wanted to try to sign. And I spent some time, long time ago, at Alcorn. But I ain't never been to Bethune-Cookman. I had never been to Florida A&M. I had never had no reason to go to none of those schools, and I got a chance to go and meet the young people on the campus, and now I get a chance to participate in March Madness. I'm part of the March Madness press corps because if we win and go, all of our information is transferred to the NCAA. So guess what? From then on out, if I'm in that NCAA, I got carte blanche all the way through the NCAA, the Final Four. Y'all, one year when we won, I had credentials to the Final Four. I ain't never went into the Final Four at that capacity I'm used to having a ticket. I walked in, I wanted to see how the press, hey, I like it better having a ticket. I like it to have a better ticket because the press be back there, man. They be having them hoarded. All them cameramen, there's a million camera people back there. They just be hoarded. Then I go up there and see they got a special place just for TSU. And I say, oh, okay. I like this. I like this. So, but HBCUs, man, all of them. You know, I didn't mean to shout, because I got some friends in the CIAA. I got some friends in the MEAC. I got some, not the MEAC, and some of these other conference. Yeah, so, but y'all, I got to get out of here. I'm going to see what happens today. Whatever we do today, I'm going to share with y'all tomorrow what we get done today. So, man, I had fun with y'all, man. Y'all, hey, let me tell you something. That Fob, Frank Young, Paul Miranda, y'all stretch me. Y'all stretch. That's all we doing. If y'all notice, I don't get mad at y'all, but y'all always seem to get mad. I don't be mad. I just want more out of you. I want more, 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 more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. But guess what? I'm finna give you no more, because I got to get out of here and get ready and get prepared, because I got to get my mind right. We go against Alabama State tomorrow, and they in the hotel right across the street from us. Yeah, but but I think I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm out of here.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.